What's up, everybody? We are back. This is another prediction show. This is for the show that'll probably be the show of 2018. Talk about Wrestle Kingdom from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now, last year when I did this, I was by myself for this particular prediction show, but for this, I got my mom on with me, as always. My mom, how you doing?
Okay, and you?
I'm okay. This is going to be a hell of a show. We've just been having some fun and laughters before this, but hey, we're getting ready to talk about some Wrestle Kingdom, which looks to be a hell of a show. Main evented by two great matches. The aforementioned Alpha versus Omega, Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho, and which is now a no DQ match for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship, and what was the headline match for what was supposed to be for Wrestle Kingdom back in 2014, but Hiroshi Tanahashi and Shinsuke Nakamura was the main event for the Intercontinental Championship due to a fan vote. The main event for this is Kazuchika Okada defending the IWGP Heavyweight Championship against the winner of the G1, Tetsuya Naito. That's going to be really, really good, so hopefully they get on main event. Or it really depends on, it might be another fan vote. We might see Omega and Jericho main event in this, so we shall see. And Naito, as you know, in the press conference was annoyed because everybody was talking more about the Omega-Jericho match. What are you laughing at, fuckface? Chris Jericho does not give a shit about Happy New Year's. All he's focused on is Kenny Omega. And I'm really looking forward to this match. I'm glad they got to fruition. It's probably one of the best builds for our matches. We got to see Kenny Omega get color because, as we all know, red makes green.
Oh, yeah, I got what you're saying.
I know you were not a fan of him getting busted. You got busted.
Yeah, I didn't care.
And Fukuoka, so yeah. That's the name of the Japanese city.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I didn't know where it was. I'm sorry.
Fukuoka, man.
I thought it was somebody else.
No, it's not a name of a wrestler. It's actually the name of a city in Japan.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So, it's going to be a hell of a card. Let's actually...
Can I just ask you something?
Go ahead.
You just said about it could be another fan. What do they vote on these things? And then that's how the matches get. I don't know.
As far as the main event goes, because I mean that's what they said. That's what Okada and Naito were talking about. Because Naito is the one who mentioned that due to a fan vote. That's why Hiroshi Tanahashi and Shinsuke Nakamura main evented rather than Okada and Naito in 2014, which we watched that match the other day on New Japan World, that was a great match.
Yeah, it was good.
It's very good. I hope that they get their just due because those guys have just been killing it for years and years. And Okada last year had the great match with Kenny Omega that was 46 minutes.
Yes.
And then he had the Hour Classic with him earlier this year, excuse me. But yeah, I mean,
this past year.
Yeah.
We're in a new year.
Well, this past year. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah. Well, Happy New Year. Merry New Year,
Happy
everybody.
New Year, yeah.
There you go. But yeah, I mean, these guys always deliver. It's just pure wrestling at its finest. And I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, as we're recording this, it's going to start in about 2 hours, but better late than never. We got this predictions for it, and I wanted to talk about it because it's probably going to be the show of the year. So let's get right into it, man. So the New Japan Rumble, as always, is going to be the pre-show for the Wrestle Kingdom. Now, as they had last year, the participants were to be announced, but as we saw last year, Michael Elgin was in it, who was the winner, Billy Gunn, Bone Soldier, Cheeseburger from Ring of Honor, Hiro Saito, Hiroyoshi Tenzan, Jushin Thunder Liger, Kuniaki Kobayashi, Manabu Nakamichi, Rozuke Taguchi, Scott Norton, Tiger Mask, Yoshitatsu, who was in the WWE, and Yuji Nagata, Legends, and Great Crocodile that was also in that. If I was to pick who I would want to win this, even though I don't know, I got to go with the Legend because he's my dude. I got to go with Jushin Thunder Liger. I was originally, when I did this on Max Wrestling, I picked Michael Elgin again to be a 2-winner, but Michael Elgin's already in a match on the card, which we're going to get to. So yeah, I got to go Jushin Thunder Liger. Got to give it to a Legend for this one. Who are you picking?
It's not even a match. I'm not picking anybody.
You're not going to pick anybody? You're not going to even make suggestions or anything?
No, because it's not a match.
Well, we still got to be announced. We got some participants in there.
When it's announced,
I'm trying to get you to pick your brainstorm.
I don't want to be picked.
Make a brainstorm. Make an idea. Hypothesize, woman.
No, I don't want to hypothesize.
Why not?
Because it's just taking up time. It's wasted space. Wasted time.
I only got one thing to say to you.
What?
Time while you punish me. Well, Hootie and the Blowfish right there.
It's wasted time. It's not for real.
You ain't no friend of mine.
No, you're not.
So, alright, but yeah, so that's who I'll go with.
It's not a match, right?
It is a match. It's on the pre-show, but the
you don't know who's in it.
Well, I was trying to hypothesize.
Okay.
Well, brainstorming action here. Pontificate a thought, if you will.
Okay, fine. It'll be the Jushin Thunder Liger. whatever.
Jushin
I
Liger,
got
who
it
we
right.
played in. So
Okay.
there you go.
All right, you happy now?
Yeah, give me
Okay.
something to work with.
I did.
Tired of this. I'm fed up. Shaking the spot. Gone. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
All right with that.
So we'll start with a match that's really going to be great. Every match is probably going to be great, but I'll start with this one. It's Roppongi 3K, formerly the Tempura Boys, Sho and Yo, defending the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships against your favorite tag team, the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, or as you like to call them, the Young Cattle. These guys have had great matches on Ring of Honor. Rocky Romero and Trent Beretta were Roppongi Vice, but Trent Beretta's trying to get out of the juniors division, go heavyweight. We recently just saw him have a great match with Kenny Omega for the U.S. Championship, which afterwards led to Chris Jericho on the screen and challenging Kenny Omega for Wrestle Kingdom, and Kenny Omega accepted. I think this match is going to be a killer. I mean, we had a great match last year with Young Bucks and Roppongi Vice actually beating the Young Bucks for the Junior Tag Team Championships last year. I think this will be no different. I'm going to say Roppongi 3K, Sho, and Yo, the former Tempura Boys, are going to defeat the Young Bucks in what's going to be a great tag team classic. Who are you picking?
I was going to go before you said anything with Sho and Yo.
You're going to go Sho and Yo, the former Tempura Boys. You're going to go with Roppongi 3K.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, that's who we're going to pick with that one.
I want you to know I don't know any of these people.
That's why it makes it good, because
I don't know.
you did this with NXT and you actually beat me on that. So I'm still giving your opinion. And you watched it with me last year, which you had to friggin' ask me about Okada and Naito Okada and Omega,
Oh, Omega.
because of the fact that why is it still going on? Yes, 46 minutes of classic.
It takes so long for them to get.
It does.
To
That's the
ring,
problem. The
I
entrances
swear.
are very long. So we'll actually get to another one, and for this one I have music. So here we go.
Bullet Club for life.
Alrighty, so the next match, we had some Bullet Club members in the other one, with being the Young Bucks. But we have the gauntlet match for the never openweight 6-man tag team championship as the Bullet Club, the team of Bad Luck Fale, Tama Tonga and Tagaloa, the former Camacho from the WWE, or as we saw last year, eat shit, motherfucker, versus Chaos, the team of Trent Beretta, who was also in the WWE as part of the Dude Busters and former tag partner with Rocky Romero and Roppongi Vice, Tomohiro Ishii and Toru Yano versus Michael Elgin and War Machine, Hanson and Ray Monroe, which, as it looks, we're possibly going to be seeing War Machine, who are also in Ring of Honor, go after towards the WWE and possibly see them there. And Ray Monroe is actually engaged to one Sarah Logan of the Riot Squad, so he'd fit right in there. We also got Suzuki Gun, which is the team of Taichi, Takashi Uzuka, and Zack Sabre Jr., who you actually may remember as being a part of the Cruiserweight Classic last year. He was actually rumored to win, but he did not take the WWE deal, along with Kota Ibushi, who we're going to get to on this as well, versus Taguchi Japan, the team of Juice Robinson, the former CJ Parker in NXT, who wrestled Cody in his debut for Wrestle Kingdom last year, Ryosuke Taguchi, and Togi Makabe. So, out of these teams, if I had to pick one, I don't think it's going to be Michael Elgin and War Machine, due to the fact that War Machine looks to be WWE bound, possibly in the NXT Tag Team division. We have Suzuki Gun, possibly. Taguchi Japan, but all in all, I'm going to give it to none other than Bullet Club to retain. Bad Luck Fale, Tama Tonga, and Tagaloa. Eat shit, motherfucker. Who are you picking?
Why do you keep saying that?
That's what he said last year when he was beating the guy up. Eat shit, motherfucker.
Oh, God, this is just gross. I just don't like this.
Who are you picking? Bullet Club?
I guess
Chaos?
so.
Okay.
Well, I don't know any. Bullet Club.
You're going to pick the Bullet Club?
Yeah.
Why?
Yes.
Where's the heat? I see you got the heat still with the Bullet Club.
I don't like the Bullet Club.
Where's the heat with the Bullet Club?
I just don't like it.
Why you gotta be like this? Why is this negative energy?
I picked it, and I'm leaving it at that.
All right. God. Shaking the spot, gone. Damn.
I don't even know. There's so many people. I don't even know what kind of match is it. Is it a tag match?
It's a gauntlet match for the
how many
Neverweight
people
six-man
are in
tag.
it?
It's 3
It's
versus
a
3
six-man
versus...
tag.
No. It's a gauntlet match for the
What
Never
is a
Openweight
gauntlet?
6-man
What is
tag
that?
team championship. They're all going to be in the ring. It's 3 versus 3 versus 3 versus 3. It's for the 6-man tag team championships. Bullet Club, Chaos, Michael Elgin, War Machine, Suzuki Gun, and Taguchi Japan.
I don't understand that. 3 versus 3 versus 3.
It's for the 6-man tag team.
Oh,
championship.
so if somebody wins,
Mhm.
then another 3 come in?
It's like
Is it three
it's like
on
a
three?
tornado. It's like a turmoil. Yeah, it's 3 versus 3 versus 3 versus 3. They're all going to be in the ring.
At the same time.
Well, they'll be on the they'll be on the ring apron, but yeah, it's 3 versus 3 versus 3. It's for the 6-man tag championship.
That's 9.
3 people versus another 3-person tag
That's
team
6.
versus another versus another versus another. So it's a gauntlet match. It's Bullet Club, 3 people. Chaos, 3 people. Michael Elgin and War Machine versus Suzuki Gun, 3 people versus Taguchi Japan, 3 people because it's for the 6-man
Okay, that's
tag team.
12. 6 and 6 is 12. Before
I know.
it was not
But who
right.
you picking in this gauntlet match?
I don't care. I'm going to say the Bullet Club.
Okay. This had to get to something because, God, it's not that... So, alright, so we're both picking the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, let's get to the tag team match for the IWG Tag Team Championship. It's the Killer Elite Squad. It's the team of Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Lance Archer. Davey Boy Smith Jr., the son of the British Bulldog, Harry Smith, who you may remember as David Hart Smith, who teamed with Tyson Kidd as the Hart Dynasty in the WWE. Lance Archer, you may remember as Dallas from TNA with Kid Cash.
Oh.
You may remember him as Lance Rock with Jimmy Rave and the Rock and Rave Infection with their air guitars, doing the Guitar Hero gimmick. You may remember him in WWE as Vance Archer, and who also teamed with Kurt Hawkins as the Gate Crashers, and he was also on the ECW brand. And the funny thing about Lance Archer, he's actually going to be coming on the show with myself and the Butcher next week, just days after Wrestle Kingdom, to talk about his career and the Wrestle Kingdom experience.
Oh, that's nice.
So for the IWGP Tag Team Championship, they're going to be taking on none other than Los Ingobernables de Japón, the team of Evil. Takabi Watanabe, who wrestled Okada recently, and Okada was the winner. And his tag team partner, Sonata, who you may remember as a part of Impact Wrestling for a little while in their X Division. So, if I had to pick the team here, Killer Elite Squad just won it from War Machine. So, if I had to pick, it's going to be a great match. These two tag teams are going to kill it. Again, another great tag team matchup. I'm going to be repetitious here, but the whole card is going to be sick and dope and lit. So, I'm picking the Killer Elite Squad, Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Lance Archer, to retain over Los Ingobernables de Japón's Evil and Sonata. Who you picking? If you had to pick for those two teams.
I thought Evil and Sonata.
You're going to say we're going to have new tag champs with Los Ingobernables de Japón.
I thought there was another 2 people there. Was somebody and Sonata.
Evil and Sonata.
Oh, well, I don't want to go for Evil. I'll go for the others.
You're going to pick the Killer Elite Squad of Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Lance Archer.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I say. Mm-hmm.
We then have a 4-way match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship as the villain, Marty Scurll, who is also a member of the Bullet Club, and who also does a little thing with the hands, maybe
Oh,
just
gosh.
like one Pete Dunne did to Tyler Bate, against Hiromu Takahashi versus Kushida, the former Junior Heavyweight Champion, and Will Ospreay from the UK. We saw Kushida and Will Ospreay tear the house down. Will Ospreay would win it. Then at the next event, Marty Scurll would win it. And Hiromu Takahashi wants in on that action as well. It's going to be a hell of a 4-way for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Great division. If I had to pick, though, I could see more of a feud going onward with Marty Scurll and Will Ospreay. Those guys have had great matches in the past. So my pick here to win this matchup is Marty Scurll to retain his IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Another Bullet Club member is probably going to win. So I'm picking Marty Scurll. What are you picking?
Did he just win it?
Yeah, he just won it. If you had to pick, again, it's Marty Scurll, Hiromu Takahashi, Kushida, and Will Ospreay. Well, Kushida, if you look at him, people, he looks like the Japanese version of Marty McFly from Back to the Future because he wears
Wait
the
a minute. It's 2 people against 2 people?
It's a fatal 4-way match,
Oh, it's a
Rami.
fatal.
That's why I said Marty Scurll versus Hiromu Takahashi versus Kushida versus Will Ospreay. Who you picking? Fatal 4-way.
Can you say those names again?
Marty Scurll, Hiromu Takahashi, Kushida, Will Ospreay. 4-way IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. Marty Scurll is the champion. That's who I picked.
Okay, I'll go with him.
You're gonna go Bullet Club again, Marty Scurll,
Yeah, I
the
guess.
villain, ripping some hands apart.
No, well, he just won, so I don't know. You said he just won.
He did. You gonna go Marty Scurll?
What was the other guy's name?
Hiromu Takahashi,
Yeah.
Kushida, and Will Ospreay.
Kushida? Who's
Hiromu.
Kushida?
He was the former champion. As I said, he looks like the Japanese version
Oh,
of Marty
that's it.
McFly with the
Okay,
black
and then
jacket.
who's Takahashi?
He has like color hair. He's cool. And Will Ospreay is a UK guy.
All right, I'll go with Will.
You're gonna go Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
You're gonna say he's gonna win it back.
Oh, well, who's the guy before that we were talking about?
Marty Scurll is
Scurll.
the champion.
Champion.
He's the one who beat Will Ospreay. After Will Ospreay beat Kushida.
Oh, mm-hmm.
So again, in this fatal
I'm gonna say
four,
Will Ospreay.
you're gonna say he wins it back.
He's a UK guy.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with him.
Okay. So we're
He's
gonna
not
say
a Bullet Club member.
no.
I'll go with him.
All right. So Will Ospreay's winning it back according to you. I'm saying Marty Scurll. Let's now get to the next matchup, which is
I'm doing really tremendous, aren't I?
This makes for entertaining audio, as always. For the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, the great Hiroshi Tanahashi, who's had many great matches in New Japan. We actually saw him in TNA as well. He had a great match with AJ Styles. Final resolution. It's going to be Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Jay White for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. The Silver Bullet himself. If I had to pick
Hiroshi
Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Yeah, that's
So
what
you're
I
going to
figured.
pick him. Okay, good lord. I said the Silver Bullet. I'm sorry, the Switchblade. I don't know where I got Silver Bullet from, but he's
That's
the
a
Switchblade.
movie.
That's who Jay White is. He's the Switchblade, Jay White.
That's a movie too. So.
I know it is. Excuse me, folks. The Silver Bullet. I'm sorry. You're making me nuts here because I have to keep repeating myself.
I can't remember what you said after you said it's such a long thing. I don't know.
It's not my fault.
And then names along, and then you're talking long, and you might remember him from this and that, and then by the time you get done, I forget the name.
You just forget me. Send me forget-me-nots.
Yes, Patrice.
Okay. So, again, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Jay White. Who are you picking? It's going to be a great match.
I said Hiroshi
Tanahashi. Okay, I'm picking Hiroshi Tanahashi too.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. Let's get to the last couple matches here we got. We have Minoru Suzuki versus Hiroki Goto in a hair versus hair match for the Never Openweight Championship with Chaos and Suzuki Gun banned from ringside.
Where in the heck do you see all that? Oh.
Dummy.
Yeah.
So, Minoru Suzuki, we saw him a couple months ago wrestle for Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor against Cody, when Cody Rhodes was the Ring of Honor World Championship. Cody Rhodes got the win there. Hiroki Goto actually beat our boy last year at Wrestle Kingdom for the Never Openweight Championship. He beat one Katsuyori Shibata last year in a great matchup.
Oh, Shibata.
Yes. If I had to pick in this one, as far as hair versus hair go, I think we're actually going to see Suzuki get a cut. I'm going to say for this one, not to actually retain, I'm going to say we're going to have a new Never Openweight Championship. He's going to do it again this year. I am picking Hiroki Goto to win the Never Openweight Championship. Who are you picking?
Who's the other one?
Minoru Suzuki or Hiroki Goto?
I'm going with Hiroki Goto.
You're going to go picking Hiroki Goto too?
Yes.
All right. Cool.
I don't like the Minoru name.
Minoru.
It sounds like doesn't sound nice.
Okay. So we're both going Hiroki Goto.
Mhm.
Got you. All right. So this brings us to our top 3 matches that we actually have on here. One, Cody Rhodes with.
He's on this too?
Yes,
Oh.
making his second Wrestle Kingdom appearance. As last year he beat one Juice Robinson. This year, Cody with Brandy Rhodes in his corner versus Kota Ibushi, who you guys may remember in the Cruiserweight Classic. He had a great match with one Cedric Alexander, and he actually was rumored to win, but he, decided.
Lost.
No, but the reason why, because he decided to go back to Japan. I think they were going to sign him and Zack Sabre Jr., but they said nope. We're going to go do our thing. So last year, you may remember Kota Ibushi actually wrestled as Tiger Mask W when he took on Tiger the Dark, who was former Ring of Honor superstar ACH, and he got the win there. And he had Suzuko Momori in his corner. That was a great opening matchup for last year's Wrestle Kingdom, and now he's in a high-profile matchup. He's been really killing it lately, been really digging Kota Ibushi. If you want to have him be established here and you want to give him a good win, have him go against Cody. I mean, this match was originally for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship, but Cody lost it to Dalton Castle, the Peacock himself, at Final Battle. That was another great match, and Cody now has the blonde hair, the tribute to the American Dream, Dustin Rhodes, but he looks a little bit more like Goldust now, if you look at him. Man, I'm really looking forward to this. Cody had a great, strong debut last year at Wrestle Kingdom, so if I had to pick between the two, I'm going to go with another Bullet Club member, and one Cody Rhodes. I won't be disappointed if Kota Ibushi wins, though, because Kota's great, too. Who are you picking, Cody or Kota Ibushi?
Kota Ibushi.
You're gonna go Kota Ibushi for the upset.
Mhm.
All right, that's cool. But yeah, so it's gonna be really good, people. Like I said, it's gonna be awesome. So let's get to our two co-main events.
I know it's gonna be.
I'm sorry, but like I said, I apologize if it's repetitious, but when we do the WWE ones, it's just like and but this is actually pure wrestling that you're gonna get on this show. And yes, I know it's long because you with the 5 hours and
I can't sit there for 5 hours. I got things
Well, you
I
gotta
gotta do.
you gotta take a break.
Well,
You can take a break. I'm just saying.
You need to take a break.
How about you just stop it? Just stop it.
You gotta get up once in a while.
How about you just shut up, man?
Man, I don't want to. Man.
Shush.
Then what do you have me on this thing
Because
for?
I love you and it was entertaining.
What's
I feel like telling you like going like Trick Daddy right now. What's up? Shut up. Oh my God. Take it to the house for
I
God's
don't
sake.
want to take it to the house. I just want to just finish whatever. I don't know what I'm saying.
So let's get to the two main
I don't know what
matches.
I'm doing.
I don't like not knowing what I'm doing.
Doing it, yes.
So let's get to the top two main
To
matches.
quote me from another. And then when you didn't know what you were doing, you didn't like it either.
That's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
It's not even bullshit. It's bullshit.
Oh, okay.
So let's get to the top two main matches for this card. It is the. Wait, I actually do have music for this, so let's lead in for this matchup with our music.
Oh, okay.
personified, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away. I am cold like December snow. I have carved out this soul made of stone, and I will drag you down and send you out. Embraced by the darkness and using the light, encircled by demons I fight. What have I become?
Alright, it's about that time we talk about Alpha versus Omega as the Cleaner, Kenny Omega, also another member of the Bullet Club, versus Chris Jericho, the Alpha, in a no DQ match for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. It's been one of the best builds going into a championship match. Nobody thought we'd see Chris Jericho in New Japan, but hey, here we do have him now. Great press conferences, like we mentioned, with the what are you laughing at, fuckface? Throwing the table on Kenny Omega, just the brawl, Kenny Omega attacking him beforehand. I mean, it's just been a great build up to a great matchup that's going to occur between these two. Two Winnipegians, Kenny Omega from Winnipeg, Chris Jericho from Winnipeg. Just two Canadians, two great athletes. I mean, it's really going to be sweet. Who am I going to pick?
The referee is also Canadian.
The referee's not Canadian.
Well, I thought he said there was 3 Canadians.
He
there.
said the commentary was Don Callis, who's also Canadian.
Oh, is he Canadian? Okay, I'm sorry.
What are you doing? You're insulted Red Shoes.
I don't know who a Red Shoe is. Oh, I do. I saw him before. I've seen him before.
The referee. Why insulting Red Shoes?
I'm not trying to. I thought he was saying that even the referee was
The
from...
commentary, man. Don Callis.
All right, so I got
the
it
Jackal.
confused.
Cyrus the Virus. What's wrong with you?
I apologize, and I apologize to Red Shoe. Shoes. Plural.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Red Shoes.
So, my bad. So we got Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. I'm really looking forward to this. Jericho hasn't wrestled in Japan and done stuff since like 98, 99, right before he went to WWE. And Omega has just been killing it this last year. Just so many great matches with Okada, and he's just been having great match after match after match. Man, this is the match. So if I had to pick of these two, Jericho is going to be putting over one Kenny Omega. So Kenny Omega is going to be retaining his IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. And I could see some interference from the Young Bucks in this. I could see a super kick party happening here to one Chris Jericho. So let's see what happens. It's going to be a hell of a match. Who you picking, Omega or Jericho?
I think Omega
Mhm.
has to win because I don't think Chris Jericho is going to be defending his title over there.
No. I think this is just kind of like a match you've never seen. I don't know if he'll do any more Japan
But you
dates.
see what I mean, though? If Chris Jericho wins, then doesn't he have to defend his title?
Yes.
And that means he would have to be more over there again in New Japan
I
Wrestling.
think it's just going to be.
Correct?
Yeah, I think
This is one and done.
Yes, I think this is just going to be a spectacle, which it's obviously
Yeah,
going
if
to be.
he wins, then I don't know what happens.
Who you picking, Omega or Jericho?
I don't want Omega.
But he's going to win because
think he
Jericho's
is
going to pull
too.
him over, and they've been doing the bill where Kenny Omega wants competition. He's got it, and now he's going to be a formidable opponent in one Chris Jericho. The Lionheart, Corazon de Leon.
Mm-hmm.
So who you picking, Omega or Jericho? I'm going Omega.
I know.
Come on.
I think so too, but I want to say Jericho anyhow.
You're going to pick Jericho.
Yeah, I don't think he is, but I'd rather him win. So
You're going to go Jericho.
yeah, I'll stick with that.
Okay. So that brings us to our main event.
Okay, like you think I'm foolish.
But I'm just saying.
I don't think he's
gonna.
gonna win either, but I'm gonna go with who I want this time, as opposed to who I think.
Why you gotta
will win.
Why you gotta be like Ashanti? Why you gotta be foolish?
All right, you want me to change it? I'll
No,
change
but I just feel like busting your chops, and it's hilarious. And you have no idea what that song is by Ashanti
it.
Foolish.
No, I know Ashanti, but I can't.
It samples.
I can't place the song.
It samples one of the greatest rap songs of all time, and "Give Me One More Chance" by the Notorious B.I.G.
Oh, I don't
So yes, let's get to our final match, which should be the main event. It's Kazuchika Okada versus Tetsuya Naito.
Excuse me. If Jericho was to win,
Yeah.
couldn't he just win and just vacate the place and leave it? Or couldn't they just...
It would be a tough situation, man, but I don't think he's doing it. I think it could lead to a working relationship with WWE, because I think, like Daddy O and I were talking about, that WWE
I was
wants to
there
work.
too.
I know you were there too. So WWE, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, so
Possibly
maybe
a
I'll
relationship.
give I'm gonna just leave it Jericho. It's probably wrong.
So it would be something if they have Jericho win and they do the rematch at WrestleMania.
At
Kenny Omega
WrestleMania,
wins it back at
something.
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Are you
something
kidding me?
like that.
I mean, that would be something, but I gotta go with Omega because he's the seasoned veteran.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just doing it because I don't know.
It would be
how to
something
do
different.
It.
It would be something crazy. Because I'd be honest, like we were all talking about, I don't think that Impact Wrestling, TNA, whatever you want to fucking call them. I'm sorry, but that
again.
company is just. So it depends on if they really are going to try to get a working relationship with New Japan, which I don't think it's going to happen.
I think WWE.
I think WWE's gonna get it.
Yeah, beat him to the punch. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's going to knock them out. You know what he say?
Yeah.
I say FTS, man.
That's
Fuck that
right.
shit. So let's get to our main event.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, you were
but-
fine. Please, I like you to hypothesize, brainstorm. Give me something.
Well, that's what I just did.
Say
Wait a
something.
minute.
Say it with
just-
your chest.
I don't want to say it with my chest. I said it
Okay.
with my mouth.
All right. I just did Kevin Hart, and you just no selling me on the Kevin Hart line, man.
I know the Kevin Hart.
You
line.
better know the Kevin Hart line.
Well,
Well, so let's get to the main event. Final music I'm gonna play. Here we go, people.
again.
about that time, people. It's Kazuchika Okada versus Tetsuya Naito. IWGP Heavyweight Championship on the line. It's a rematch from a couple years ago. This match is going to be sweet. Kazuchika Okada has already become the longest reigning IWGP champion. I think this is now the time for one Tetsuya Naito. I mean, he's held it before, but it's been a while. It's like Stained. It's been a while. So, it's really going to be good. Looking forward to this match. Okada rules. Naito rules. But I'm going to say another title change here. And I'm going to say Naito takes the championship from one Kazuchika Okada. And what will be an epic matchup. Who you picking? Okada or Naito?
Okada.
Why are you picking Okada?
Because I like him.
And it's also because you don't like the fact that Naito spits.
That's right. I also think that he'll retain, which will make Naito very, very angry. And then he'll get more mad, and he'll keep building, and more resentful, and then he'll come back and he'll knock the heck out of Okada, unfortunately.
Okay, then. So, I mean,
That's my hypothesis.
that's your brainstorming hypothesis. All right. I wouldn't mind. Like I said, I really wouldn't mind if Okada wins, but I think it's time you give it to Naito.
It's probably true.
And also,
but,
Naito is a part of Los Ingobernables de Japón, and
Yes.
Okada's a part of Chaos, so... I mean,
Yeah.
You have no
That's
idea
what-
who that is, so I know you're just going along with me.
Yes.
And for me, I just like saying Los Ingobernables de Japón because it's
Okay.
fun to say.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he's a part of that with Evil
Because
and
you can't
Sonata.
say- Yes, I know the Evil and Sonata and the
Takapi
Harpoon
Watanabe.
brothers. or
Harpoon-
whatever.
what?
Harpoon, whatever.
The Tempura Boys.
No, that's not the harpoon.
Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Japón.
Not Harpoon or... What
Sorry.
the hell's wrong with you? I don't even know where you were going. You were just going all over the place with
I
that.
couldn't remember.
Oh my god. I can't remember.
Nothing,
God.
anything, it seems.
I know, it's tough because, I know, the
I
Japanese
don't know,
names are
but I
long.
don't, yeah, and I don't know anybody. Really, for the most part, I don't.
Well, I'm gonna laugh if you get most of these right. This is why the people like, because it's entertaining. You don't know. I've done this with Steve, and Steve has hardly no idea what they are. He just likes to say, like, for instance, Sasha Banks, Tyra Banks, Seth Rollins, Henry Rollins, because he's a legendary singer. I'll give you another one. Braun Strowman. He goes Marcus Strowman because he's a baseball player.
Oh, yeah.
So we have fun with that. But yeah, it's always a pleasure doing this with you, Mom, because it's fun to do the predictions with you. I always want to have you a part of this because you're my mommy and I love you, even though you say
Yeah.
crazy things.
Yeah. and
You're a crazy woman.
Nasty to me before the show.
I was trying not to be, but you know, when you're trying to do transitions and stuff, and you're just like, oh.
I said, what?
Make
I
it-
didn't say, oh.
No, you're trying to say, oh, like, you know, you got to lower it.
I said to not make it so loud.
I wasn't
I
that
don't think
loud.
anybody would hear that.
Well,
Well, it
Well,
came
you
out though,
spoke.
so we had to start over.
yeah, well, keep your mouth shut.
Hey.
Stata zita, por favor.
Yes, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That's better.
That's what I say.
Mhm.
Honey, catch me what you caught me red-handed. Creep with the girl next door.
That's Shaggy.
Yes, it wasn't me. Picture this: we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor.
How did we get to Shaggy now from this?
Because
Okay,
we can, and I am the
don't know.
Suntan Superman. So I'm going with Okada. I'm going with Naito. You're going to go with Okada.
Yes.
All right. So that has been your Wrestle Kingdom card. Now we'll be back in actually a couple of weeks towards the end of the month because we have a double pack, man. We have another double pack. It's NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, which as of right now, 2 matches are announced. It is Andrade Cien Almas, the NXT champion, will defend his championship against the number 1 contender, Johnny Gargano, aka Johnny Gargonzola to you, for the NXT championship. And recently just announced tonight on the Best of NXT special, due to the Undisputed Era costing Aleister Black the number 1 contenders match and interfering, we are now going to get a rematch from the qualifying matches to be in that number 1 contenders match, as Aleister Black will go one-on-one with Adam Cole.
Baby.
Adam Cole, baby! So we're going to see that at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. And right now we actually have a couple matches announced for the Royal Rumble. We have the Men's Royal Rumble match, winner gets a title shot at Mania. The Women's Royal Rumble match, winner gets a shot at the Women's Championship at WrestleMania. We have the WWE Championship match, which is Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, and Kane.
Kane against the Beast Incarnate.
Carnate, not Carnate.
Well, whatever.
What the
it
heck
is.
are you doing?
I don't know.
Why you fucking up the program?
Hey, again, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap.
That's what you're doing.
That's
You just want to break stuff. You're like Limp Bizkit over here.
I do want to break
It's all about the
stuff.
he said, she says bullshit, man.
Now let's get. Now we're going to get into another song.
Well,
Just stick with the program.
You're starting everything.
You're starting trouble.
You are.
No.
Yes. And the other matches that we have announced for the Royal Rumble on the SmackDown side of things, it's AJ Styles defending the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a
Zayn.
handicap match.
Oh, man.
That's what we have announced for the Royal Rumble and NXT TakeOver.
I think he was
Philly.
stupid to do that.
I know, but that's what we're going to be seeing when we do it in a couple weeks.
Because he's going to win anyhow.
Oh, we're going to be talking about those in a couple weeks' time. So that'll be our next prediction show.
Yeah,
know,
that was
Bill.
just foolish.
Why you got to be like that?
Well, what did he have
Well,
to do that?
I
It was
don't know.
silly. I don't know. I'll take on both of them. He should have kept his mouth.
He's a fighting champion. What's wrong with that?
Well, he didn't need to
Well.
get beat up by two people. One is enough. And then he'll win anyhow.
Well, enough is enough, and it's time for a change. Okay, Owen Hart.
Okay, well,
So-
I'm just telling you.
Also, I will say this: poor Brian Kendrick, the man with the plan,
I know. I feel bad about him.
broken orbital bone and a broken nose. Hideo Itami already the GTS is banned. Now he's doing Neville's Rings of Saturn. Oh,
They need to get Neville back.
yeah, that well. You actually heard that chant last night on 205 Live.
No, I
During the Akira Tozawa and the returning her boy TJP,
Mm-hmm.
TJ Perkins return. They were actually chanting, "We want Neville" during that match.
I didn't hear that.
So TJP is back, and he's back, and he's coming back. I don't really know what to say about that, because I'll be honest with you. I know you had a problem because I told you why is he being gone for the 3 months, because I had nothing for him. How can you not have nothing for him?
Just let him fight somebody. I mean, what? I don't get that.
I mean, if I'm fine with the TJP Akira Tozawa feud, that's cool with me. Enzo's been off because he has the flu. You hear that? The whole store got the flu.
Not everybody.
You hear that? The whole store got the flu. So I wore this ridiculous suit for you.
Enzo? What about him?
It's from my cousin Vinny, man.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
God.
I don't remember that.
How do you not remember? That's a classic line.
I don't remember it.
You need
I
to
know he
remember.
got the ridiculous suit. I remember that.
That was a ridiculous suit. And I mean, yeah, man. I mean,
All the stores were closed.
and then we have Impact tomorrow, which has the final matchup of the Cowboy James Storm, which a
Sorry
lot
about your damn luck.
and long necks and rednecks are my friends. So
Well, I'm just saying what he says. That's what
I
he
know
says.
that's the
I'm
theme
sorry
song
about your
though.
damn
Long
luck.
necks and rednecks are my friends.
Oh, I thought you were saying
No.
rednecks are your friends. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying.
What
this
are you
for.
doing,
It's
man?
not nice.
But yeah, so a lot of people want to see James Storm back with the WWE. I know he made a couple NXT appearances, but if you get James Storm on WWE television, who would you want to see him reunite with? There's a certain guy that used to be a tag team partner with an Impact. He's on the SmackDown roster. Think about it.
I don't know. I know he fought Jeff Hardy and he
The
got
Fireball.
a fireball. That's stuck in my
No. Think about it. He's on the SmackDown roster. He's glorious.
Oh, Bobby Roode.
Beer. Money.
Oh, is that? Yeah, okay.
So a lot of people want to see that. But, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see where we go forward. Oh, and possibly at the Royal Rumble, we're going to have the United States Championship final, which it's probably going to come down to Bobby Roode and Jinder Mahal for the United States Championship.
Okay.
So it's going to be an action-packed weekend in Philly. It's going to be an action-packed edition of Wrestle Kingdom, which for
At
us...
the Tokyo Dome?
Tokyo Dome, yeah, look at you go! And oh my God, I love the sponsors for this. Who's it sponsored by? It's sponsored by
Everybody. I'm
Bushiroad.
sorry.
It's a collectible card games and trading cards, sponsored by Bushiroad Inc. So cool. Which I think that's the really traditional sponsor for Wrestle Kingdom down there, the trading cards and all that. So that's cool.
That's cool, yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be great. We'll probably be watching this over the weekend because a certain nut bar upstairs there is getting his sleep on right now because he's going to come down and watch it at 3 o'clock in the
3
morning.
o'clock. Well, Chris Jericho said people will be getting up in the middle of the night to watch it.
Well, because his match is probably going to be around like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning here because they're
Well,
the
I might
WWE.
be able to see that.
Well, that's great. I'll be putting that on either New Japan World that we got here on the computer, and we'll watch it. Either I might, depending on we got a snowstorm coming. Or storms are brewing, people. The dang snow is coming. I feel like Harvey the mailman from Hey Arnold. I hate the snow. I hate the snow. I hate the rain, and I hate the snow.
Don't hit me.
Don't hit me. I'll hit me. I'm crazy. There you go. It's a nice another segue from Hey
You're
Arnold.
flaring your arms around, and I'm
Pissed
gonna get
off,
hit.
man. I feel like our boy. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Oh, here we go
Are
again.
you starting me off right
I
now?
didn't start any. I'm just.
You want to be starting something there?
No, you want to be starting something.
You want to be starting something? Hey, we
You
got
know,
we got
again.
Nakamura. He's doing the Michael
Michael
Jackson thing with
Jackson,
the red
that's it.
jacket.
Yeah.
And his
Just
favorite
beat it.
Well, his
Yeah.
favorite song is none other than Human Nature by Michael Jackson.
That's my favorite.
That's a freaking great song. And it's sampled in a lot of great songs that you actually see out there. I mean, it was SWV back in the day when they did Right Here, Human Nature. It was sampled in Chris Brown's hit She Ain't You. That was another great song. Oh, man. And as I said, there's a lot of great music correlations here, but the Bullet Club one is funny just because of the opening lyric is, I got a human and I shot him with my gun.
Well, that's really good in this day and age to say that, isn't it?
Yeah, right?
Everything is.
Well, Okada has the cool theme, too, because he's the Rainmaker and you got,
Yeah.
like, the money sound.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's cool.
I like that.
And your boy Naito there. Which you like Naito as a wrestler, but you don't like him because of the spitting thing?
I think he's a good wrestler. I just
The
don't like
spitting
the
thing
spinning
adds
thing.
to him. It kind of
His
adds to drama.
nastiness.
Yeah. And he does that. Oh, yeah, he's Naito. He's Tetsuya Naito. Do what he wants. Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, back that thing up, Denise.
Yes.
So,
You
we'll
do.
be back, people, with the predictions for to NXT TakeOver Philly and the Royal Rumble. Which,
Okay.
who do you think's going to win the Royal Rumble, by the way? I joked and said it's going to be Roman Reigns because it's in Philly again and they'll boo him again for winning because if there's talk of Roman and Brock at WrestleMania.
I think that's a crock.
It's a crock. All right. So, if it's the SmackDown thing, and we were saying, if AJ Styles is still going to be the champion, I would love to see Styles versus Nakamura on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania, because they killed it at Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
Why, you don't want to see Styles and Nakamura? Why you got heat?
I don't have heat.
You got heat with Nakamura.
I don't have heat with
You
anything.
got heat with AJ Styles. What's wrong with AJ Styles? They don't want none.
I
They don't
like
want none.
AJ Styles. I like him.
Ugh.
I'm not saying I don't want him. I just don't. We have to do something with the what's his name with Brock.
The rumored match with Fastlane, because that's going to be a SmackDown pay-per-view, because we got the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view coming up, and they want Brock
That's
Lesnar.
my favorite
Well,
one.
that's your favorite match because of I Am the Game Boom. This woman, as I've mentioned many a times, made me stay up for SummerSlam 2003 because she wanted to see that spot again when Shawn Michaels, Sweet Chin Music, Triple H back into his pod.
He didn't even get out of the pod. I am the game. I'm gonna do it. Like he's coming out. He's gonna kill it and tear it up.
So we had to.
And boom.
So we had to watch it till 2 o'clock in the morning again for the one spot.
Yes.
Well, it was the summertime too, so it really didn't
Yeah,
matter.
well, yeah, it wasn't like you had.
Well, I had to go to school. And, well, that was still the bullshit days of with the summer reading because, as I've said, our school district was terrible, number one. And number two, usually around this time because they would, hey, every other school's closed, but not East Islip High School.
No, but
And
they
number
used to never.
Steve or I were going about that when he was over here for New Year's because it was just, his mom and them were sliding, and they almost got into a wreck coming back. It's just bullshit.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, it was terrible. 12 inches of snow out there, and they don't close the school. They never closed. It was bad.
It was bad. It really was bad. And then just number three, that was bullcrap because when you go back, people, what I have in my district is, you had the summer reading and then you had to do the work and then you come back and then we talk about the book.
And then you don't even talk
Don't even
about
talk about the
after. That's terrible.
Yeah,
After you had to do all that work.
It's
too.
horseshit. And they
I
suck.
did. Well, maybe other school districts did it too. I don't know.
Bottom line
Do
is
you?
East Islip High School, it sucks. East Islip School District, it sucks. Boomer who? Fuck Boomer size.
Hey, again, what's wrong with
Here's the
Boomer?
problem. He was all over the high school. We get
Yes.
it. You love Boomer size.
I didn't say
Lap it up.
I
That's what they
didn't-
do. Lap it up.
I didn't say I loved
He
Boomer.
freaking
We
graduated
knew
2
Boomer.
years after you.
Yeah, but we knew Boomer.
Well, was
We
he?
were in school
Why did you
together.
know Boomer? Did you say hello to Boomer?
Lorraine did, my girlfriend.
Well, of course she did.
She kissed Boomer, actually.
Of course she did. That's all. That's all I got to say with that. Because of course she did.
She did. That Lorraine.
I know
that's-
Lorraine. I know
Okay.
your girl Lorraine. Yo, girl Lorraine. Hashtag YGL. Yo, girl Lorraine. God. But yeah, so it's going to be a great weekend. Wrestle Kingdom will be on in half an hour. Hour and a half, excuse me. So I'll get this put up. If you would like to promote your Twitter, please go ahead.
Oh, you can follow me at Rapture116.
Okay. You can check us out, SM Show 1 or at MCL92, and the Facebook pages are SNM Show Podcast and SNM Network shows. Instagram's Larkin_92, and the SoundCloud is MC Larkin92. Lots of great stuff coming. That's all I'll say, so stay tuned. I won't spoil any surprises because there's a lot of great stuff coming as far as SNM Show goes, interviews, the whole nine. It's going to be fun. If you guys want to also check out, because Steve also has the Golden Age, it's at Golden Age Pod on the Twitter when we do the Golden Age of everything. His Twitter's at SteveNixSM and at IslesMetsSM. And if you want to check out the Pop Culture History Podcast on Twitter, you can follow it at pop_culture_pod. You can follow my co-host from time to time on that at Brittany Savage on the Twitter at the Brittany Sav. So a lot of great stuff coming. And yes, follow at Rapture116. You have over 200 followers, as you know. So yeah,
Thank you.
Rocking and rolling, man. And are you going to get on that Instagram game or no? You're not going to be on the gram?
No.
Why don't you want to be on the gram? Your boy, a lot of people, a lot of your friends are on the gram. Bill, our boy Bill Terry is on the gram. Why don't you want to do anything on the gram?
What is the gram for?
Instagram, just taking pictures, man. You don't have to take pictures. You can just be on the gram.
What
Interact
am
with
I
people.
going to do on the gram?
You can just talk to people. It's another form of social media, the Instagram. Be on the gram, as the kids say. It's not like take it to the gram. That's like an insertion of take it to the hub. You don't want to take it to the hub.
Where's the hub?
Okay, so for those that don't know, Coolio made a song for the adult website Pornhub, and it was
Oh.
called Take It to the Hub.
For goodness sakes. No. I just don't.
Okay, but follow her on Twitter, @Roll16.
Thank you.
Do
Thank
it.
you for those who follow me.
Yeah, for real.
I do answer stuff, I think.
Well, that's mostly me doing that, but if
But
you
you
can,
tell
if you
me.
want.
You tell me what's going on.
But you can if you would like to get on there and interact with people. Miss, I'm going to write the WWE because of the Tyler Bate Pete Dunne thing, which was a great match, but he had to put his finger back into place.
Oh, that just looked horrible. I didn't think it was right that some guy should pull his fingers out of.
But they're buddies.
I know. That's horrible. Hi, how you doing? Here, let me pull your finger out of the socket.
It's British strong style. It's
It's
at its
just-
best.
it was
Yeah, the
bad.
crowd chant UK. Are you kidding me? The UK have been killing it with the independent scene.
I agree, but they do have good matches, but that was just too much.
Marty
for me.
Scurll does the same thing. We'll see Marty Scurll do it probably in the match.
I
'cause he
don't
wears
like
the fingers,
that. I
pulling the
don't
wrist
care.
back.
No,
Sometimes you gotta, sometimes you gotta fuck somebody up.
I swear, I am going to wash his mouth out.
I said it just for the effect.
Um,
I have to put it bluntly. Sometimes you just gotta mess somebody up. Maybe stretch them a little bit.
huh?
Beat them up.
You know me.
Stiffen 'em. You don't like the stiffness.
You know me. As soon as there's blood, I want to stop it.
I
don't
know.
like it.
Well, when's the last time that we saw
That's the
blood?
same thing with boxing.
Well, the last time that we saw blood, which I saw, you could see like blood coming down Brian Kendrick's nose when he bent
That's
down.
what you
for the-
said. Again, I feel bad for him.
I do feel
He
that. Well,
shouldn't have
Brian
done
Kendrick's
that.
had
What
a
the
back-
hell is wrong with that
Well,
guy?
Hideo. Well, actually, that was not
Hero.
Hideo Itami's fault. Brian
No.
Kendrick didn't get his hand up.
Oh well.
So,
Well, is he going to pay for it like they made? What's his name pay for it?
what are you talking about?
Well, the Nakamura. He got.
No. I think they
John
just
Cena
they
on
just
his
talked to him and
neck.
said they probably just talked to him and said you're not doing that move anymore. You're not going to do that move, even though he's the one he originated, and people still chant CM Punk at that, which they're idiots. But it is what it is. And for the Nakamura thing, who knows? Who knows with the Nakamura? Because that was an accident too, and I think John Cena was an accident.
I know they just. I think like Nakamura was so popular, and I thought he's a good wrestler. I
It really is.
But I just don't think they've really. I don't know. I just don't think they've really done much as far as he goes right now.
So, yeah, we shall see going forward where they go. And the rumored Fastlane main event is actually, I believe, a 5-way for the WWE Championship. That's the SmackDown pay-per-view. It's AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, I think Randy Orton, and Nakamura. And a 5-way.
I hope Nakamura wins that.
We shall see.
Different. Anyway, go ahead. You got to put this up, so
Yeah,
say
so
goodnight.
everybody have a
everyone.
great night. We'll be back in a couple weeks for this. More content coming this actually Saturday. You want to talk about some more Japanese talent. This Saturday I'm going to be speaking with Ring of Honor, women's wrestler Kelly Klein, the pretty badass herself. We're going to be talking about her career starting up, and we're going to be talking about her go into Ring of Honor. We're going to be talking about the Women of Honor, Ring of Honor Women's Championship, which is now being introduced. There's a lot of Japanese wrestlers from Stardom who are really, really good that are going to be introduced in that as well. So it's going to be a fun interview. Going to be talking with Kelly Klein. So stay tuned for that on Saturday.
That sounds good.
Yeah, so again, everybody just have a great night. We're going to be ending this now. And I did enjoy doing this, even though you hardly knew any of the people.
I'm just going to say thank you for listening and putting up with me.
Why don't we open up with you? You were entertaining. I mean, you gave your honest thoughts.
Well, I did.
Well.
So let's see what happens. I'll laugh if I get them right.
So we'll either be watching this depending on the storm. What are they calling it now? It's like
I don't know.
some cyclone shit. What the hell?
Grayson or I don't
Cyclone?
know.
We're gonna get a lot of
bomb,
snow, pretty
some
much.
kind of snow bomb.
We're bottom line, people. We're gonna get a blizzard. We're gonna get a lot of snow.
They say a lot of wind. It's really that's what.
So I'll probably be home tomorrow. So we're probably gonna watch either Wrestle Kingdom, some of it maybe tomorrow, and some of it Friday. Or we might watch the whole thing tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. depending on how we feel. And tomorrow we also, like I mentioned, we got Long Necks and Rednecks. Say goodbye, James Storm.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Well, if he comes, is he coming to WWE for sure?
Who knows? But we shall see what happens with one Cowboy, James Storm. I know my buddy, the Devil's Outlaw Stockade, is actually going to be wrestling him on an indie coming up very soon.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
shout out to Stock for that, man. Stock's going to do big things.
Okay.
And shout out to a lot of my NYWC people. They're coming on as well. So anyway, just stay tuned, people. We got a lot of great things coming from the S&M Show Podcast Network in the near future for 2018. Everybody enjoy Wrestle Kingdom, and just everybody have a great night, and just enjoy your day, man.
Okay.
All right, everybody, peace out.
Peace out.
We out, right?
Right.
Right, no diggity, no doubt.
Right.
Yeah, let them know. Faux show. She was a hoe for show.
Oh, God. Jeez.
Just say
Bye.
Say something, man.
I did. I said bye.
Say something else.
Have fun watching the show if you're watching
Wrestle
it.
Kingdom, man.
Huh?
Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah. I just said have fun
That's the
watching
name of the show. Address it properly. Specifics.
Oh, my God.
Specifics, woman.
Have fun and enjoy watching Wrestle Kingdom if you are doing that now or in the near future.
Thank you. Friggin' calling the Tokyo Dome Wrestle Dome. Don't think I forgot about that.
I made a
The
mistake.
Wrestle Dome. What are you, like friggin' Hogan calling the friggin' the Superdome instead of the whatever the hell it was? He friggin' messed up the New Orleans arena there.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that.
Oh no! It's the at WrestleMania 30. For those who remember, Hulk Hogan called the Superdome the Silver Dome.
The Silver Dome.
He messed it
Okay.
up.
Well, these things do happen.
Well, it's bad. Man.
Unfortunately, though, when you're wrestling in it, you should know the name of it.
You should know where the hell you at.
Yeah.
Who am I here again? David Harris. Classic stepfather. So anyway, enough of the rambling. We're done. Everybody have a great night. Say peace out to the people.
Peace out.
Say something else. Say it with your chest.
Peace out.
I don't know what you want me to say.
You know what? I'm gonna end it on that note because that was priceless. All right, everybody, have a good night.